During the 18th to the 19th century, Madeleine Street developed. Pubs appeared, factories, businesses, it was growing. But the population grew, it became overcrowded, it was at its brim. There were too many people, it became slums. It was where the poverty of the poorest would live. By the 1936, the Madeleine Street slum clearance had started and people were disposed into council housing just on the outskirts of Norwich city centre, moving into developments across Catton Grove, Marlcross, Earlham, Larkman, these type of estates. World War II had a massive impact on Madeleine Street. It was heavily bombed, so this would have undergone reconstruction in the 60s. In 1964, it was announced that HMSO headquarters then moved to London, and the whole of Boltoff Street then developed into office buildings. During 1968 to 1970, Anglia Square was developed. Odeon Cinema then opened in 1971. There was supposed to be a second floor, but this was never complete. Where the car park is, there was supposed to be other buildings placed as well, but it's not known what was supposed to be there due to the fire that destroyed the library in 1994. In the 60s, we can see traffic appearing as more cars are becoming popular and the ring road was built. In 1971, the flyover was finally approved and built. This was campaigned for it to not actually go ahead, and locals basically were fighting for it to be taken down. They said it was ugly, monstrosity basically. Here we have a picture of Anglia Square during the 70s. My grandparents actually owned a news agency in Anglia Square during the 70s, and my mother remembers going to the Odeon for 50p to go see two films. These would have been Disney films such as Snow White and something else. During the 90s, at some point, Odeon became Hollywood Cinemas. I'm not sure the exact date because I cannot find information anywhere online. July 24th, 2013, Alan Partridge had his premiere for Alpha Papa in Anglia Square. There was a campaign for it not to be in Leicester Square, but Anglia Square. This was an ongoing campaign for him to be doing his premiere in his hometown. This came around the time that Anglia Square was actually proved that it was a failure. It was run down, so it brought a positive vibe and energy back and life into Anglia Square again. 2014, Anglia Square was sold for a fraction of its price to Needle and Thread Investments, now Colombian Threadneedle. There was a speculation this was supposed to be turned into Tesco's and apartments, housing. It was supposed to be completely redeveloped. But nothing ever happened. People got laid off, shops shut, then they'd get re-rented out, and then they'd shut, and this cycle continued for 10 years. No developments, absolutely nothing, and it was just left empty and derelict for most parts. The council have now bought this out and are turning them into new homes. Yesterday I went to take some pictures of Anglia Square. It is being demolished very, very soon, so here's some pictures. It was very difficult as it is all boarded up. I could not get inside at all, but here's the car park, which has laid empty for a number of years. I cannot remember a time it ever being open, and I'm 32 due to it being unsafe to use, and the offices have also been left for a number of years. So this is a very much needed upgrade because it's just been left unmaintained. But follow me for more because there's so much more history down Madeleine Street and the surrounding areas, as this is the oldest part in Norwich.